I wanted to talk about those situations you're in where you're being treated with disrespect. And how do we work with that? We've had those situations, we've all had those situations, some more than others, right? But you're there and somebody isn't valuing your worth as a human being. And that feeling in that moment where somebody treats you disrespectfully, and you feel it in your gut, you know what's going on. You're not being valued, you know? You're not being given room to be who you really are. And somebody's undercutting you. Somebody's making fun of you. Somebody's belittling you. And, you know, we all know that feeling, that there's that sense of, you know, being repelled, being disgusted at being treated that way. And, you know, really, if we're honest, inside that feeling is a fear. It's a fear that we carry around, a kind of unspoken fear that somehow we are what they're saying we are. And there's that feeling almost of contraction that maybe they're right somehow, you know, maybe I really am worthless. And what a horrible feeling. You know, what a horrible feeling. That's the thing, right? It comes from the outside, but somehow it echoes off of a fear we carry around on the inside. And that fear is what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about self-respect. I want to talk about actually how to feel our own worth in this world. And not just feel it, but live it. Now, our worth in this world, when you really think about it, when you actually get inside of your own being, right? Down into the, you know, the soul, down into your own soul, you can actually recognize, you know, you can feel that you are connected to this world, that this world is your world, that this is not, you're not a foreigner in this world, you're not an alien in this world, this is your world. And this world belongs to you as much as it belongs to anybody. It doesn't belong to you more than anybody else, but it belongs to you. You know, you're one of us. You're completely at home in your world. You can say, well, people don't treat me that way. And that, of course, yeah, that's truth. That happens, of course. But we're talking about underneath that, this is your world. And by your world, what am I talking about? I actually always think of that Nina Simone song, Ain't Got No. You know that song? Ain't got no money, you know, ain't got no love. But that song is so beyond powerful in locating what you do have. And what do you have? You have your arms and your legs and your heart and your soul, your being. You have your hearing and your seeing and you're tasting the world. And you have your heart, you have your responses to the world. And you have your mind, your intelligence. And are these things, you know, are you the world's greatest at all these things? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you are or you aren't. What you have is yours. So this is deep inner worth. Deep inner worth. Deep inner worth that nobody can touch, nobody can take away from you. Somebody can say, well, you don't get to have your hearing and your seeing and your emotional responses and your intelligence, you know. Okay. whatever you say, I guess. Right? That's gold nobody can take away from you. And I want to actually say that gold is more valuable than actual gold. That's more valuable. So this issue of disrespect, it's one thing to get disrespect from the outside, and we have to deal with that, and we have to figure out what our response is going to be. But if we don't echo back our own internal disrespect, if we can find our real worth and actually feel that pumping through our veins, then the disrespect from the outside doesn't have the same effect, does it? You know, they can say whatever they want. And, you know, thank you for your opinion. And you go on with your day, right? All right, so tap into that, feel that, taste that, and carry it around with you. Cherish it, love it.